Hey everyone, King Edgy here, back for another battle. So, going up against Noob Rosa today. Noob Rosa's pretty good, been around for a little while, although currently in a bit of a slump, I think. Was down in the 1300s earlier today, back up to 1431. So, here's our team. I really don't like Porygon. I really don't like Porygon. I don't know what to do here. I think my best play is probably to switch out to Marowak, have him fail his Thunder Wave, and then switch out again. So that's what I'll try to do. Let's see how it goes. So good, he used Thunder Wave, it didn't affect me. He probably knows Blizzard, and I assume that he'd go for Blizzard right now, so I'm going to switch out again. And I'm going to switch out, I think, to Magneton, so that I can paralyze him and then not have to worry about it too much. But we'll see. It's possible that he doesn't know Blizzard. If he doesn't, that would be really wonderful, because then maybe he's Thunderbolt Tri-Attack or something weird. Um, Ooh, look at that switch. Really great for us. So, but that also does tell us that Porygon might not know Blizzard. That would be huge. If Marowak could wall that Porygon, that would be really good. I don't think Marowak can two-shot with Earthquake, but maybe with a crit, some luck, we'll see what happens. So now let's see. Hopefully, again, he doesn't have a ground type, but who knows? He has a Marowak. Yeah. Okay, so no problem. We'll just go right back out into Seal. I guess he'd just use Earthquake. I don't know why he wouldn't, but let's find out what happens. So he'll get the first damage of the match off. Yeah, he uses Body Slam. Okay, so now this is pretty good. I think he might switch out into Wartortle, but we're not totally sure. But if he does switch out into Porygon, Surf could do half. That would be really huge. I'm not sure if it will, but I have high special on level 88. It might do half. Let's find out. Oh, he goes out into Jinx. Very interesting. Okay, so Surf does do almost half to Jinx, not quite. How do we feel about letting Seal get put to sleep? Fine, I guess. I mean, who else is going to get put to sleep? As I've said in the past, I do like my ground types getting put to sleep. It's not the biggest deal if they do. So actually, maybe I'll do that. Hope he doesn't use Blizzard. Great, so he puts Marowak to sleep. That's totally fine. Now I can switch out to anyone I want. And presumably he goes for Blizzard here, but I think he's going to go for Psychic here, actually. So I'm going to switch out. Oh, nice. Oh, he got the crit. Well, that's okay. Not a big deal. I thought he might go for Psychic because he might predict the switch into a water type, and Blizzard wouldn't be very effective there. So let's see here. I think I'm also going to go for Psychic. If he switches out, then fine. Like, it'll do a lot of damage to whoever comes in. If he stays in, it'll put him in range for Seismic Toss, I'm pretty sure. Okay, didn't get the freeze. That's good. Now we can just toss him away, I'm pretty sure, and he should go down. Yep, great. I'm faster than anyone he's shown so far, which is also good. So Thunder Wave can do some good damage to anyone he's got in the back here. Let's see what he decides to do. I'm nervous about this one, I must say. I don't know what to do about that Porygon, really, unless he's Thunderbolt Tri-Attack, in which case he could whittle down Marowak pretty slowly, but surely. I really got to get rid of that Marowak, though, because Magneton really can't do anything until he's gone. So I'll probably have to do a double switch at some point, bring out Magneton, then switch him out and hope he switches Marowak in just to get the switch initiative there. Oh, that would be hard, though. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do here, but New Bros is taking his time, and I'm just gonna nudge him along by starting the clock here. We'll see how it goes. Oh boy. Yeah. So if he sends out Porygon here, I don't know what I'll do. I will probably stay in and paralyze him. Get paralyzed myself. I don't think Porygon actually knocks out Mr. Mime in one attack, which is good. He might be doing some calculations right here, trying to figure that out. Okay, so this is all right. I'm going to switch out into Magneton here. Wow, he did his own double. Oh, I'm super impressed. Nice job. I have to switch out now. Darn, I was thinking about staying in, but I was thinking about using Thunder Wave, so it wouldn't have been really a good decision there anyway. So it was clear that he didn't like the fact that Seal was here earlier. I can't imagine him staying in. His best switch is Wartortle, so I'm going to use Body Slam and see if I can get the para if he switches to Wartortle. If he doesn't switch to Wartortle, I'll be shocked. But I've been shocked before, so... Alright, didn't pick up the para, which is okay, not great. At this point, we're just going to have to try again. Still didn't get it. Alright, but not bad, not bad. So here's the deal. Gosh, he's damaged enough where it's not one-shottable by Mime. Son of a gun. I think I have to stay in and Body Slam him again. Son of a gun. Oh, that hurt a lot. Oh, that hurt a lot. Now I have a hard decision to make here because I don't know what I'm going to do. Because if that had connected, Mime comes out no problem, cleans him up with Thunderbolt. Now I don't know what's going to happen here. I think Tauros might be the best play unless he knows counter. Tauros goes down. That's rough. Crit from Mr. Mime would be good. But I kind of need Mime around. He's faster than anyone else. Kabuto is also able to two-shot Wartortle. You know what? Let's go Kabuto here. Kabuto can two-shot this Wartortle. Surf wouldn't knock me out. I hope Slash is a crit. And then 2 slashes should clean him up. But if he does switch, Slash might do half to Porygon just because Kabuto's attack is very high. I don't think it will, but it might. It would be nice if it did. And it'll do a good chunk to Zapdos as well. So I'll be very curious to see what he decides to do here. Slash is going to do a lot of damage. If he knows counter, oh, crud. Not a crit. Wanted it to be a crit. Alright, I need this one to be a crit and get a good roll, I guess. Again, hopefully he still doesn't know counter, and we'll see what happens. Whew, yeah, no, I'm nervous about this one. I don't know if I have it. Alright, well, at least we got that. That was good. Probably said that Zapdos here. I don't know why he wouldn't or what else he would do instead. If he does, we'll just switch out, and that should be okay. I don't know if he'll expect the switch a second time, showing it to us once. So he goes Porygon here. Alright, well, I'm going to go Marowak, because Marowak's asleep right now. Not a big deal if he goes for an electric attack. It's totally fine, right? And let's see if he does know Blizzard. He does know Blizzard. He kept it well hidden, which is really, really a good job. I'm not super concerned about Marowak anymore because, well, the other team doesn't have anyone that I'm especially worried about using Marowak for. Zapdos is scary, but Not terribly scary because, well, I have Magneton. The problem is Magneton's walled so hard by Marowak. Yeah. I think he might go for Thunder Wave here, thinking that I'll switch, which makes a lot of sense. But let's find out what he decides to do. No, he just stays true with Blizzard. That's a pretty good choice. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go Mime here. And here's what I think is going to happen. I think I'm going to use Psychic, and he's going to use Thunder Wave. I think he'll stay in and use Thunder Wave. And then after that turn, I think he'll switch out to Marowak. So that's what we're thinking might happen. I don't think he'll switch on the first turn. I think he'll switch on the second. He knows Double Edge. Wow. Okay, well, let's see what happens now. Double Edge Blizzard. So he can't actually hurt my Kabuto is the one who looks good now. I don't see how he can stay in here. I think he has to switch out, and I think he has to switch out to Zapdos. So I'm going to go Body Slam and hope that he switches out and gets paralyzed. If he decides to stay in and use Thunder Wave, well, I mean, hats off to you, buddy. That's really, really well done. But he does decide to stay in and use Thunder Wave. Well, there it is. Tip of my hat to you, sir. I was not expecting it. That was really good. Maybe he did the calculation and knew it wouldn't knock him out. No, it would have knocked him out, son of a gun. Oh, I feel so bad. I made the wrong call there. But now maybe he'll switch out to Zapdos. No, he doesn't again. Well, that was a very lucky crit for me. Okay. I guess he's okay letting his Porygon go down here because he can't affect Kabuto really in any way. So what we'll probably see is... actually, I don't know. I don't know what we'll see next. Because it could be Zapdos, but it could also be Marowak, just as likely. You can't really leave Porygon outright with 1% health. Oh, come on. Now is a great opportunity for him to switch if he wants into Zapdos. Porygon's healed up enough that it's not a big deal. So I'm going to Body Slam. Darn it. Wow, he got me good. He didn't have to worry about Porygon going down, I guess. Oh, and I get paralyzed again. Oh, and I made the right call that time, too. Son of a gun. Yeah. Now, there's no reason for him to stay in here, right? Except for the fact that he might think that I'm baiting in his Marowak. That's the only reason he would stay in. And I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna just Thunderbolt. Here's my thinking. I think he knows that he's got Marowak in the back, and I know that, so why would I stay in? No, he switched out. But again, I wasn't too concerned because my last is Tauros, right? And Tauros can deal some damage to anybody that wants to come in, whether that's Marowak, Zapdos, whoever. So I'm going to just use Blizzard. He might switch out to his 6th, I'm not sure. But if he stays in, that would be really, really big for me. I really need that right now because I don't know what else to do. I don't know who his 6th is, and I gotta say, I don't know if I have this one. I think it'll be a really tough one to win. Let's see what he decides to do. He might be doing a quick calculation to see how much Blizzard can do to Zapdos. I'm not sure how much Body Slam does to Porygon. But I can't imagine him double switching here. So I can just Hyper Beam safely and not worry too much about it. Yeah, I couldn't imagine him doing that. Okay, so he's got Machoke here. And I think my best play is to switch out to Magneton. Here's why. I don't think Earthquake quite knocks me out. He might no counter. He might try to use submission. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go Magneton. He does use Earthquake. It doesn't quite knock me out. That's fine. So here's the sitch now. He can switch out to Marowak. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Because he's done it before a few times now, and I just don't think he will. I think he knows that I'm trying to bait him into that switch. But I also think that staying in here is the best play for him, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. He's not really concerned about this Magneton. I mean, this Magneton's tough for his Zapdos. Oh, come on, really? Alright, well, that's probably it for me now. It was a good run, and maybe I don't lose over 30 points. Maybe I do. We'll see. So here's the hope. Blizzard crits and knocks him out in one shot. Or he switches and gets the freeze. Or it stays in and gets the freeze, right? Would have been nice too. Alright, so he's got to go Machoke here. Has to, absolutely. And Earthquake will come close to knocking me out, but I don't think it will. So here's what I need. Critical hit body slam paralysis. And that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, that's what we're going to hope for. If he goes out into Zapdos, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I think it's pretty bad no matter what here, but I think going out into Zapdos is his best play. Suppose I hit him with the body slam and paralyzes him. He still knocks me out with Thunderbolt, and then he's still faster than my paralyzed Kabuto with both Zapdos and a full health choke. So it might be the case that going for the freeze is my best play. That might be the case. But I think body slam is hope for the crit or the para here and see what happens. Is that true? Is that true? Trying to go for Blizzard twice, 81%. 19% chance that I'll get the freeze if I go for Blizzard twice and it hits both times. Alright. I get the crit freeze. That was really something. Holy cow, that was really something. Wow, I can't believe I got that 10% chance of the freeze. The crit obviously doesn't matter at all, but the freeze that was big. Okay, so now what do I do? Do I go for a second freeze? I mean, is that my only play here? I could try for a critical hit Hyper Beam, which is potentially just as likely, though I don't think it would get the knockout. Body Slam could paralyze. If it's a crit and paralyzes him and he's fully paralyzed, I could win. And if it's just paralyzes him, I could still win. So I'm going to go with Body Slam. I think it's more likely. I don't get the paralysis, and that's a good game. Oh, that's a real shame. I really messed up that Kabuto play earlier. Tough situation for me. Yeah, well, I don't know, other than making those predictions a little bit better, I'm not sure what I could have done to win that one. Really tough when you have a Magneton, he has a ground type, and that Porygon was tough too. I didn't know what I could do to it. So anyway, appreciate you watching, and have a good one.